Hey guys, welcome back to Emperor. In the previous part we started building low lying. Now just before I cut it off, just a bit of just when the fate happened in the previous video, I got this pointless message saying that Hanan is hostile. Well, I don't really care because of the fact that you were already hostile before that message came up. So it's kind of pointless, that one, in my opinion. Now I really need to kind of expand this industry for ceramics so I can sell more, because I'm not really making enough money at the moment. I'm selling a little bit of, I sold a big bunch of weapons just to try and make some money, but I've kind of run out of that now. Our monument is kind of getting there. It's a tiny little thing, so I'm not too bothered by how fast it goes. I think I'm going to need another housing block because we're not really having enough workers in this city. Not enough that I can turn these two on and make a large supply of weapons. Salt, sorry. Who buys salt? There must be more cities than just two that buy salt. Well, I could sell ceramics to Yin whenever I need to. I really want to kind of get a trade route open with Hanan just to sell weapons to them, and I might be able to sell weapons to Jozo, maybe? Actually, I'll probably go with Jozo because I can import... No, I can't import lacquerware, what I'm talking about. I can import a tiny amount of rice just to kind of stabilise the food supply a bit, but I don't think I'll need to do that. At least not yet, anyway. Chaga, regards to more highlight for that request that we sent in previously. So I'm going to build another housing block in here. I'm not going to make it a massive one, just a smallish one. It's not going to have access to ceramics, and it's not going to get appetizing food or any of that. So we're not going to do that. So I'll go plan this housing block and I'll see how it turns out. Oh dear. As I'm planning out this housing block, we get a rather large earthquake. Now, was it destroyed? Well, it's actually not destroyed that much, so, profit? I suppose we could say it is. Let's just clear this up before I do anything else. I was expecting it to be a bit more devastating. Maybe it's a bit more worse when it's on very hard or something, I don't know. Let's just check the function rate is perfect. I'm moving stuff around. I'm going to provide Daoist access, and I moved the musician down here, so that'll be okay. I'm going to fill out this place with as many houses as possible, so... Oops. Let's not put that there. Why is that suddenly bad to harmony? It was perfect harmony a second ago, so... Weird. Let's just destroy some of that. There we go. Let's put that there, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need the well. And that'll be the 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there we go. So this will all stabilise, which is good. Let's put the food shop down. Let's just set this to plain and plain food. We don't need tons of people in this one, so I'll keep it simple. I don't think I'll put too much around the outside. If I have to, then so be it. So I'll let these people come in, and I'll come back in once that's happened. Oh, here's another invasion incoming. Not too good. And then they've now gone apathetic, oh, that's okay. We are in a massive debt. I imported a lot. I just realised that we're still importing iron, so it sent us spiralling into debt. I'm trading ceramics to Yin to try and get out of that debt, because it's not too good if we're making like a loss. And I'm selling all the weapons at the moment straight to Chengdu to try and get us out of debt. This housing's all stabilised, and that'll provide us with everything that we need. It looks like some of these houses have lost access to an ancestral shrine, not too good. We've got Daoism, but I don't think it matters. Yes, it's gone down to fair, which is not too good. I think I'll destroy like one of these houses and just kind of put an ancestral shrine in the middle of it. And that'll provide better coverage around the whole block, I think. At least in my opinion. And then we're back out of debt, which is good. Just put a line of statues here. Sort of unnecessary, but meh. It does no harm, does it? And I'll just destroy some more trees because they're just giving away now. Let's see, can we get all of them in with bad harmony? Yes, we can. That's good. So that'll boost that up. That'll have one fancy well and one fancy watchtower. How nice. Start to rake in some cash now. I'm really not bothered about massive profit in this one because there's no way we can make a huge profit. And there's just not enough profitable goods. I mean, you would have to do a lot of barter to try and obviously get some of the stuff that we need. So we're not going to provide these guys with ceramics. They're just going to stick at plain food because there's no reason to provide them with ceramics at the moment. So we're going to have to let all the people come back in because we need 1,100 people to stabilise our massive labour shortage. The monument's obviously not going to get anywhere at this stage. Hong D's a bit upset. Let's give him some salt. That'll please him. We might have to obviously put more salt stuff down. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, I'll come back here once this has all got all its workers and we're closer to that invasion. Hopefully it's not too devastating. I really wish it would be. 3 months. But what's the point of cutting it off? Because it's just going to happen in a month or two or so anyway, so there's no point. I might start placing out some defensive walls, I think, just to try and protect the city a little bit. So that's blockaded, so there's no point trying. I'm going to have to make sure there's a gatehouse at some point. Let's see. It's a bit tight in there. I can't really get the way I want it. That's not too good. I'll just have to go with basic. A basic wall like this, with a couple of towers on each side like that. Yeah, 2 months and an invasion will come. Fine. There we go. And they can still get through that gap, so it's okay. Now, hopefully it's not going to be some devastating location that's going to kill half the city. That would be nice. But we've got enough troops, I think. Let's try and get... well, Hong Dae's pleased. Let's give him a load of hemp. It's not really worked. Let's hope that he will get happy enough that I can send him more salt. Maybe he likes the salt more. Not making enough weapons to make a massive profit off of it, but not too bothered. We've got plenty of iron in stock anyway. Now I wonder if we've reached the... Oh no, we've reached the goal. 25 racks of weapons. That's perfect. And we had a hero in here for 8 months, so that's pretty good. So we've already met the goal, and Chagan wants to give us more iron. That's nice. So we've met the weapons goal. So now all the weapons I make is just going to go to export because there's no other use for them. So now we're just going to find out where this invasion comes from. I'm going to take a save just now because, you know, if I get destroyed, it's a good loading point, I suppose. I've got some walls up and I can just build some more if I really need them. Not the best idea. Is my tower being manned? No, that's not a good idea. So these people are still coming in, 820 more people, and that'll provide us all the workers we need. And now we just really have to wait for the monument to complete and to get the months of heroes, obviously. We've done a month. Let's give him a load of salt. He's exalted. He might come into the city and help. That'd be nice. And we can't bribe because we don't have enough money. Where are they invading from? Oh, they're invading down here. Okay, fine. And Hong D's in the city now. Nice. Right, come on. Come here. Where are you? No, you're going to come over here, Hong D. Oh, this is a rather large invasion. Not too good. I might get wiped out. Let's get in there. Oh, the salt mine got burnt. Sorry. Yeah, all this is getting burnt, which is not helpful. That is rather large, that invasion, I'll have to admit. Right, die. Come on, get in there. If I lose this battle, so be it. I'll just have to put some walls in, because at least I know where they're going to invade from, to a degree. Yes, employees needed, so be it. I think it's because the salt mines are getting destroyed. Still got some... Hong D, get in there, use your arrow. Kill me. Not kill me, but kill it. Kill the enemy, that's what. Come on, you must be dead. Why is he wandering off into the city? Come on. No, get back. We've got 10 infantry, we're losing soldiers here, which is not too good. Oops. And now they're killing all of me, not helpful. No, we're not celebrating in here. No, certainly not when we're under battle. For goodness sake, don't plot me like that. Come on, are you all dead? And there we go, they're dead. We lost a few troops there in that rather large invasion, so... yeah, lots of this got destroyed. Not too helpful. I'll rebuild that later once we've got some more weapons in stock, since we've got like loads to sell. Let's set this to 8. No one buys anything else from us, so that's okay. So I really wish that they would come back instead of wandering over here, because they're going to destroy the rest of the city. No! And he's a perfectly fine guy. Inspectors, could you just please go back to where you should be instead of burning up my city, because that's what's going to happen. Anyway, I'll rebuild this, and hopefully this won't catch fire, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. Oh no, another one's gone out. Okay. Lucky. Not too good, and we've got a lot of unemployment, I know. I'll rebuild this and come back in if anything interesting happens. Well, the city's stable, which is a good thing. I'm selling a bit of stuff everywhere else that I can. I'm now selling a bit of salt off to Chengdu because we've got a big supply over here that's not getting sold. Our gods are perfectly pleased with us. I just need to get them up to exalted or joyful and keep them in the city for the months of heroes, because I think our monument's almost done. It's not a really big monument, to be honest with you. Let's turn on some more of these just to boost weapons production, because we've got like tons of iron anyway. Only one more bar of iron can come through, not too good. Trying to get rid of unemployment is a bit difficult in this one. I know I'm not holding a pointless festival. Let's see. This monument almost done. I really wish it would be, because then I'd only have to wait for the last bit. Kind of faffing around up there. Okay, it's coming down. Is that service done? Almost. You just need some more clay. Okay, fine. Selling salt and weapons is pretty much your only exports. I mean, do people buy wood from you? Does someone buy wood? Because that would be a nice export, I think. No, I don't think anyone buys wood. Let's just check. I'm not even going to bother Jozo, we don't need them. Fuzhou's a waste of time. Right, so your only real trade partners are Yin, Chang'an, Chengdu, and Kashgar. Kashgar for a tiny amount of salt, Chengdu for weapons and salt, Chang'an so you can import iron, and Yin for ceramics. That's about it. I mean, this is going right back to almost the Shang dynasty, where your exports are pretty pathetic. It's hilarious, I have to admit, it absolutely is hilarious. How we could end up right back at that kind of period of time with such, when we're in the Han dynasty. Oh, never mind. Nuwa's arrived, good. Where? Oh, there she is. I don't think Nuwa can actually do anything of importance, but I'm not too bothered. Our Great Temple is almost done, which is dedicated to her actually, that's pretty good. Selling off weapons, making a bit of a profit. I mean, we're certainly not going to make anything close to what we were making in the previous mission, but I think a little bit of profit is better than nothing, because otherwise we'd have real problems with keeping ourselves in the city, to be honest with you. I don't think we need any more wood or clay, so I'll just empty those into like another non-harmonious thing just to get rid of it. One carpenter, and I think that's it. Hopefully, come on. You almost done? Must be done. I mean, it's hardly a big monument, really. Yeah, it hardly is. So I kind of like this mission in the sense that there is a great challenge of making money, because there's hardly any exports. I suppose, I mean, since one of the goals is producing loads of weapons, then so be it. Oh, and the monument's complete. Yes, it delights Nuwa. Good for her. Right, so let's just get rid of all the labourer crap, because we don't need it. Actually, let's just keep it, because it's keeping our employment in check. So I'm going to get rid of that one thing there. Let's destroy that, because we don't need it. Yeah, high unemployment is a problem, good for it. Let's set this to accept wood. And have that go like that. No, I don't want you going that way, get out of there. There you go. Right, so I'm going to let this run, and once we reach the 36 months of heroes, I'll come back in, because that's all we have to do now, is just make money. I'm going to just get rid of the clay. Right, anyway, I'll come back in when we're near the end of the mission. So we've only actually got 2 months left until the mission completes, and Chang'an has gone into philanthropic mode. I noticed that and it was hilarious. We actually have so many weapons that I can't even sell them all off to Chengdu anymore. So I was considering maybe trying to get another trade route open for that, but there's no point now. I mean, the mission's about to finish in like 2 months, so what's the purpose? Now, I know that you can go as really high with the produce X goods in 1 year thing, but you don't actually get a score bonus. You don't gain anything if you go over it. So as soon as you met it, there's no point trying to get over it, even though you probably will, because there's no benefit to it. And I realise that this is probably a really short video. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't expecting to come back and find that the mission would be completed within a very short time scale anyway. Let's just give a bunch of salt to Nuwa. That'll keep her in the city for the remainder of the mission. And let's just take one more save and then we'll be done with this stupid place. Speed up. I did provide Daily stacks, especially I didn't really need to do, but I just needed to get rid of workers, to be honest with you. A few houses did devolve, so that's why I put a few more houses here just in case that did happen again. And it's always good to be cautious. And I suppose it wastes time. I mean, there's only 1 month to go and then that'll be us done. And we actually got perfect harmony. I'm not sure what causes the bad harmony with salt mines. I'll have to look that up at some point, but it doesn't matter because we're about to complete this mission when it turns to October. So is it going to complete? Maybe now? Maybe when it says 0 workers it'll complete. There we go.
Our wise and beneficent leader, Han Wudi, is pleased with your ability to juggle a city's administrative matters and its defense. Thanks to your skills, the proud city of Luolang and its elegant great temple now shine forth like a bright beacon of Han culture.
Yep, they do. So that's just done Luolang, and in the next video we are going to head to a really horrible mission. Even worse than this. It's a desert one, and you're not going to like it. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video guys, bye now.